enjoy the show. Now, on paper, it certainly looks as though it will be an interesting game.
Hi, everybody. I just can't wait for things to get underway. The expectation is killing me. With such a difference between the two teams, this match could turn into a massacre.
Exactly. Why do you think people pay good money? And we're off! The ball is in his hands. Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules?
Oh, brilliant side kick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion.
Ouch! That punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim, that's never a nice sight.
I bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face.
Did you hear that the Orchard Raiders lost their last match against the Dancers?
Dancers? You mean war dancers?
Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say. But it really only comes down to taking a few hits.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
I don't know if we really like that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it.
That's one regulation clobbering. When he comes round, he'll be seeing double.
If he comes around. Corruption is so widespread that the Referees Guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, the clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate. That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department. Well, that's the end of the match for him.
With an injury like that, I think we're talking career, don't you, Bob? Opponent down!
This is good sport. Yeehaw! Good hand skills. The ball is caught. Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the motley horde that's made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week.
As soon as he throws his first punch,
We know the opponent will be out for lunch.
the blood will never clot if he keeps running around like that. The first quality required of an orc is to be able to hit hard and, if possible, not to think. The latter is considered a nasty flaw.
Wow, I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, nor did the player, or he would have ducked.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly, it's really ugly. Yes, it's a great spectacle, Mom. Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on Cablevision.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
What? Right on the schmozzle.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on. Now, orcs have always gone for a power game. And you have to realize that it was only recently that they discovered the purpose of the ball during a match. It's a catch! Now this player just needs to survive. And that's how you make a successful pass.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now. That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reichland.
Oh, yeah. You kneecapped him. Yesterday, I interviewed Ripper Boldrot, the Troll's super champion.
Interesting.
And I can tell you that he's as violent off the pitch as on it. He skinned alive my colleague from Elf magazine.
What do you expect when you put an elf next to a troll? It's nothing personal, just an instinctive reaction. Now, orcs have always gone for a power game, and you have to realize that it was only recently that they discovered the purpose of the ball during a match. Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things.
But whether he survives that injury or not, the team's insurance premium will be rocketing. Now there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry. Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of the mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen. Do you think he'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down. What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow!
Touchdown! Now let's hear a crackle at Rasmussen.
That's the first half over.
Not soon enough for some players, eh, Bob?
A couple of minutes on the life support machine will have him back in perfect condition.
Yeah. Well, the match will be back underway in a couple of seconds. Ew, slime balls, diseases, rotting flesh. To some, it's a beautiful sight, Bob.
Don't forget the smell, Jim.
Oh, really? Thanks for reminding me. I didn't notice that pungent, acrid stench of death and bile. God, bleh! Here we go again for another bloodbath. That looks like it's death to me, Bob.
Well, he really took one to the head.
The first quality required of an orc is to be able to hit hard and, if possible, not to think. The latter is considered a nasty flaw. Good recovery.
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge. Did you hear that the Orchard Raiders lost their last match against the Dancers?
Dancers? You mean war dancers?
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously.
A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to think of it.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent.
Ouch! Right in the face! The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway.
Yesterday, I interviewed Ripper Boldrot, the Troll's super champion.
Interesting.
And I can tell you that he's as violent off the pitch as on it. He's skinned alive my colleague from Elf magazine.
What do you expect when you put an elf next to a troll? It's nothing personal, just an instinctive reaction. I know he had a front row seat for that assault, but I doubt he could fully appreciate it.
He won't appreciate the gaping wound either.
Ouch! Oh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin with. This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnivel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
Nurgle, Nurgle, Nurgle. Why are Nurgle teams always so popular, Bob?
Because all their fans are infected, Jim.
Hold still and then pow! Right in the face.
Boom! In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done! That player's gonna wake up with a serious headache.
The first quality required of an orc is to be able to hit hard and, if possible, not to think. The latter is considered a nasty flaw.
Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap.
Did you know the Nurgle Rotters went missing in the Sea of Ice in '88?
That's right, Bob. They drifted for years, all the players frozen stiff in huge blocks of ice.
Until some local fishermen boarded the vessel and brought it southwards. Once defrosted, they were quickly back in business.
That's right, Bob. By the time the boat arrived back to shore, the crew had become devoted fans, and the ship's cat transformed into a beast of Nurgle. It looks like nothing can stop the Nurgle's rotters. Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one. That player's seeing stars now.
Funny for someone that wasn't really that bright.
You're not far from the line now.
It smells like a touchdown.
Blood Bowl annals are littered with the stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away.
I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral. I think he's singing him a lullaby. There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistance to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident, when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium to sink into the earth?
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium.
Did you hear that the Orchard Raiders lost their last match against the Dancers?
Dancers? You mean war dancers?
Down and quite stunned, apparently.
Oh, a few slaps in the face and anybody can wake up instantly.
Wow, I can tell you straight, that hurts. Something must be broken.
Probably nose, few teeth, an arm. You know, regular stuff.
There's no way he's gonna score a touchdown, laid out on the pitch like that.
Now, orcs have always gone for a power boost, and you have to realize that it was only recently that they discovered the purpose of the ball during a match.
This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
Yesterday, I interviewed Ripper Boldrot, the Trolls super champion.
Interesting.
And I can tell you that he's as violent off the pitch as on it. He's skinned alive my colleague from Elf magazine.
What do you expect when you put an elf next to a troll? It's nothing personal, just an instinctive reaction.
The players are positioned and we're off. It made picking that ball up look easy.
Splendid victory. I'm impressed.
And me too. In fact, I should have listened to you and bet.
Some teams put too much emphasis on their physical presence, but Blood Bowl is more than a fight.
There's a ball out there, dummies! A defeat that must leave a bitter taste in the mouth. They had the majority of the ball, but they did nothing with it.
Too many continental players, ballerinas, just pushing the ball around, but no real bite.
He was the best player out there, but on his own, he could not deliver a win.
Yeah, the coach is gonna have to strengthen his lineup. I hope that none of the opposition suffered from claustrophobia.
The team kept them confined to their own half.
Own quarter, I'd say.
What?